25. Then Joseph commanded to fill their sacks with corn and to restore every man's money into his sack and to give them provision for the way. And thus did he unto them. Genesis chapter 42 and verse 25. He just couldn't take their money. So he not only gave them back their payment for the grain, but he gave them food for the trip home. Verse 26, and they laded their asses with the corn and departed thence. And as one of them opened his sacks to give his ass for a vendor in the inn, he spied his money. For behold, it was in his sack's mouth. And he said unto his brethren, my money is restored, and lo, it is even in my sack. And their hearts fainted them, and they were afraid, saying one to another, what is this that God hath done unto us? Genesis chapter 42, verses 26 through 28. Hey, Natalie Lamb, glad you're watching. She's watching on Facebook, I think that is. Okay. They feel that this is the judgment of God upon them. Ordinarily, it would have been good news and a wonderful thing to have their money returned to you. Let me ask you this. Would you like to go down to your favorite supermarket to get your weekend grocery shopping, load up several of those great big carts and buy for your whole family? Then wouldn't you like to open up your grocery sack at home and find that they had given you back all the money you had paid for the groceries? Do you think that would be bad news to you? Especially, especially would it worry you if you learned that the grocer was giving this to you as a gift from him? Don't we all agree that under ordinary circumstances that would be good news? We would actually like it as an encouragement. Well, it wasn't that for these men. They already feel that they are in hot water with this hard boiled ruler down there in Egypt who has made it so difficult for them. This only adds to their concern. We may wonder why they didn't go back to Egypt immediately. What would you have done under the circumstances? I think they feared they would really be in hot water had they gone back. Then this man would accuse them of stealing the money. They are not taking any chances. They are going home intending to bring the money back when they return. So that concludes J. Vernon McGee's commentary on section verses 25 through 28. Now let's look at Chuck Smith's commentary on verses 25 through 28. I imagine that Joseph had a sense of humor too. And he just knew, that this is going to do to them when they open their sacks and find their money that is there. So that concludes section